Hey guys, talking about the current hardship in Nigeria, gradually protests it's now taking over the country. As Sokoto youths protest high cost of living, asked President Bola Tinubu to bail them out. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Scores of youths on Tuesday staged a peaceful protest in the ancient city of Sokoto over the high cost of living. The youths, including men and women, trekked to the gates of the government house bearing placards with different inscriptions. Some of the placards read, "We are dying of hunger. Enough is enough. We need food." One of the protesters, Safia Saidi, told reporters that they were not out to cause any trouble, but to demand urgent solution to alleviate their suffering. The measure of local rice is now 3,000 naira, 3,800, and gari is 1,500. This is unaccepted. People are dying of hunger. You hardly find a household that eats 3 times a day. We want to marry out our daughters, but things are costly now. The government should consider our plight and do something urgently, she said. Another protester, who simply gave his name as Muhammadu, appealed to the government at all levels to provide food to the people at subsidized prices. People's salaries can no longer sustain them for a week because of the outrageous increment in prices of goods and commodity. Many families' health cannot provide for members of their household, he said. You see, gradually we are going there. Yes. People don't know that hunger is the last thing you will ask someone to bear. And these are the first primary assignment of the government to provide food for people, give them security and all that. But this government has failed. They keep on telling us stories. No matter how you try to paint the situation on ground, Nigerians are going through hell. Everything has gone extremely very high. You cannot even buy bread now. A loaf of bread is now being sold for 2,000. You imagine. A loaf of bread is now being sold for 2,000. One egg is 200. Where are we going to? A bag of rice, 77. We are gradually approaching where it's going to be sold for 80,000. Maybe by the end of March, April, rice is going to be sold for 100 or 150,000. And people are still saying people should not talk all is well with the country. The president is working. He knows what he's doing and all that. This is not the time to talk too much. The government have to, swing into action. I'm saying this again. You can ask somebody to bear every other thing, but you cannot ask someone to bear hunger. Women in Mina the other day said, who protested against the rising cost of living and food prices, classified that their actions were driven by hunger and the dire economic situation in Nigeria. You understand? One of the women detained for leading the protest spoke to the nation on Monday, February 12th, expressing her reasons for participating in the demonstration. Instead of the government to hit the reason why people are protesting or why people are talking, you are busy going after people who are protesting. You see this thing that is cooking now that will soon lead the government to nowhere is coming very, very mighty. Yes, maybe what happened during NSAS protest might be a child's play. You cannot ask someone who is hungry not to shout. An hungry person is an angry person. Someone who have not been eating food, who does not even have hope of food to eat. You said they should keep quiet, they should not talk. Who does that? Why are we just like this? Then instead of you to provide solution, you are saying opposition parties are the ones sponsoring people to say they are hungry. When you are seeing the reality on ground, that people are hungry. You are not saying opposition people who do not want your government to strive. They are the ones asking people to say they are hungry. Does that make any sense? For goodness sake, it's high time we tell ourselves the reality on ground. This is biting Nigerians. Salary cannot, in fact, who is receiving 150 salary, 150,000 or 200,000 as salary, it cannot take you to the end of the month. That is the situation we have eventually, found ourselves. But though sometimes it's good like this, things happened, make we dey get sense. They forget say wetin we need as Nigerians is what they call competency, not be where the person they come from, not that because the person is your brother or because of because the person you are of the same faith. So that is the reason why you have to support any person you feel that you will support. Not even talking about competency. Well, at least all of us are seeing what is happening today. What's your take? Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.